Welcome, everyone, to the Commentary Podcast. I am your host, Pat Brennan. Today, for the podcast, we are going to be tackling one of the greatest movies of all time, Steven Spielberg's 1975 blockbuster, Jaws. Now, I'm once again going to be using the 4K copy I have of this movie, but it is currently streaming on Netflix, and you can also rent it on Apple TV for I think $4 right now. Today is also going to be different from my last podcast. The last podcast I did for Halloween, it was just me behind the microphone, but this time I will be having a guest with me. And my guest will be one of my good friends, Michael. You can find him on Twitter at Michael John. I'll be posting all of his info in the episode bio, so you can find him there. His Twitter and his letterbox I'll be posting in there. So without further ado, we are going to be pressing play on Jaws in 3, 2, and 1. Oh, the old Universal logo. They should use the old logos more.
I like when they do the re-releases or like a special edition for like their anniversary or something.
Yeah. Or like sometimes they'll do it when like a movie's set in like the 70s, they'll use the like if it came out today, they would still use the 70s like Warner Brothers logo.
Oh yeah. My other favorite gimmick is themed logos. I think WB does a good one at that.
Oh yeah. They like stopped doing that though. Because they have that new logo, which isn't the.
Yeah.
Never seen this movie.
You have never seen this movie?
No, I have seen this movie many a times. This is actually my dad's favorite movie. All right, John, don't hit me with the copyright if you can hear this audio in the background.
I just turned mine up. Can you hear it?
No, I can't hear. I can only hear mine. My audio might pick up the audio. Some of it did with the Halloween. Like you kind of hear the whole thing, but I think we'll be fine. I'll cross that bridge when I ever get hit with a lawsuit, which I highly doubt.
I got your back. I'm not a lawyer, but I'll be a witness.
I think speaking of John Williams, I think when Spielberg first heard the theme, I'm pretty sure he said he turned to John Williams and was like, "Are you serious? Like that's it?"
Yeah.
Like, he's like, "That's so dumb." Like,
What, 4 notes or something like that?
yeah, he's just like that, like back and forth. And now it's
That was
like
an inciting incident.
arguably the what I would say it's arguably the most recognizable theme of all time.
Jaws for sure. Star Wars as well.
Yeah, or just any John Williams, I guess.
Yeah. And yeah, he's in a category of his own.
He's all right. he'll make
I mean,
it.
he's no Danny Elfman.
Yeah, I love this shot. I'm not drunk. Oh, there's like a dog barking outside. If we can hear that.
Good on those actors for being able to run, act, and strip
And
all over
even like
one take.
this shot right here, like probably have like 15 seconds to get that shot. Like, but they filmed this probably early morning though. It looks early morning.
Yes,
So
especially with the sun in the background, because the
yeah,
rest of them like seem
I guess it
muted.
makes sense they were because it's kind of dumb. I guess they were like probably up all night. So it is supposed to be the sun in the morning. All right,
I mean, talk about iconic shots.
We are the shark.
Oh,
I would say
just like we
that,
were the creature from the
that's
Black Lagoon.
the iconic one right there.
Oh, the slow pan or swim up, I guess.
But it works. Don't even show the shark. Mainly because the shark wouldn't work, so they had to figure out how. But it works even better. Like you don't show any of the shark.
I think that's what makes the stuff of Hollywood legends is stuff can go wrong so quickly, but then it's the biggest movie of that decade, basically.
Yeah, and I think it's supposed to be like a 90-day shoot, and I'm pretty sure their shoot was 125 days or something. They were so over budget. It was like talked that this was going to be like the biggest bomb in like the history of Hollywood. He would never like direct again.
Yeah, but meanwhile, beach tourism went down for like the next 2 summers.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm still scared to go in the water. Man, there's sharks out there.
I don't, so I'm from the East Coast, so I know beaches, but living where I live now, it's rivers and lakes that are, I think, the scariest.
Yeah, I'm originally from the Philly area, so I used to go to the Jersey Shore all the time.
Oh no.
The Jersey Shore, not the Jersey Shore you would think of the television show. It's also kind of messed up when like there are shark attacks. They're like, we need to find the shark. It's like, why? It's his home. Like, why are we going to?
Because that's exactly what's happening on the other side. Is the sharks are like, guys, we saw a human, we got to go
Yeah,
get him.
like the shark's just like, yo, some food.
Well, the marine life are all attacking people right now in the headline, right? What is it, the orcas or something?
Yeah, they're revolting against this. They've had enough. Oh, Roy.
Two phones? What just happened?
What?
Got two phones in the kitchen?
Oh yeah, I think it's supposed to be like it's like one's the family line, but one's his police line.
Oh, the bat phone, right,
Yeah.
right.
So it's like that. It's like, oh, you hide the phone. You're like, hello, like, oh, it's this phone. It's like, oh, he's separated from his family in that way. How many times have you seen this movie?
Oh, geez, dude. I don't know, dozens, that's for sure.
Yeah,
This is,
probably.
I think this is the first movie I ever actually like upgraded a DVD. Because I remember buying like a dollar store version of Jaws, and then I was at somewhere else, maybe a garage sale, and it was the newer version, the 30th anniversary that I'm watching right now, and I was like, all right, I gotta go for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I own this on VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, and then 4K because I have a problem.
Do you keep them all, or do you
No.
trade them away?
I used to trade them away, but most stores now like they don't really accept DVDs anymore because it's just like they think it's just
Okay.
like a dying format to them. So they're like, this is like worth nothing. Or if they do accept it, they're like, oh, we'll give you like 5 cents for it, and they'll sell it for $5. So at this point, I kind of try to give them away if I do upgrade to like someone that'll actually watch them.
You're a man of the people.
Try to be. Try to help everyone, you know? Hey, watch Jaws.
Oh man.
So many crabs. Her like arm got pretty far up there though. You know, look how far away she is from the water.
Yeah, the tide doesn't get up there. That's what the dunes are for.
This man is in shock. He's like, look, I was just blackout drunk.
I was trying to take my shirt off. I fell over, hit my head, and I didn't see anything.
Yeah. Oh, they're like, you're up awful early to this, people. Like, yeah, we just witnessed a death.
I love when they interview witnesses of shark attacks because it's always like this innocent bystander. And it's like,
Mhm.
well, what do you think happened? He got bit by like what? How many witness perspectives do you need?
Yeah. What'd you see? I don't know. I saw her in the water, and then she got bit by a shark. Like, okay, we need another witness.
Well, we
Like,
found her arm halfway up the beach. Was that you?
yeah. Well, I guess at this point they don't know what it is. They probably like it's just like a murder, not even a murder. Like they're like, what is? It? They try to blame it on what the propellers of like a boat.
Oh, jeez.
Those small town police offices and like a just looks like a house.
I romanticize small movies with small towns like that.
Northeast.
That's the way to go,
They're
man.
there.
Yeah, I hope your all of your podcast fans now they're listening to Yankees chat.
A Yankees chat?
No, two Yankees, two Northerners
Oh, I was like, yay,
by
what?
by birth. Our birthright is to enjoy beach movies.
That is true. It's like this is not a this is a non-Yankees. Sorry to the Yankees
Well,
fan.
it certainly isn't the Phillies.
No, we don't talk about the Phillies right now. Imagine like this small town, like it's just you and like one other cop. It's the only like defense. But I guess obviously there's no crime there.
Well, basically, this movie is about arresting a shark.
Basically, see, I need this suit with the anchors. That suit jacket. The mayor's like pure scum in this movie.
Oh man, poor guy. It's just tourism. He just wanted to keep the town afloat.
This shot, this sequence coming up. This is all a winner here.
Hell yeah, it is. The Spielberg winners.
The goat.
I am without a doubt, like, I don't know, like, I don't want to say a slut for one takes, but I definitely highly enjoy one takes.
And
Just
I think I
so
brought that
much
up in
rehearsal.
I brought it up in the last podcast I did. There's some people that like don't like them. They think they're like gimmicks. Like they think they're just like, oh, they want to win an Oscar. Like 1917 got a lot of like flack for that. But I'm like on the other end of that, like this is very hard to do. Like
Yeah, it is an achievement.
especially with this amount of people in this scene, all of the blocking,
And the boats driving.
like I would say, in my opinion, Spielberg he would probably say it's Hitchcock was the best at blocking, but I think
Yeah.
Spielberg's the best at blocking extras. People on the boat just watching them film. They're staring at
Yeah.
that.
I mean, that could even be his block.
Yeah,
I don't think he's just letting like that beach isn't just open. They probably
yeah.
a whole town for filming.
Like imagine if you're doing this scene and then like you're the actor and like when you step forward there to your marks on the ground, you mess up your line. It's like you have to reset and go back to the dock. Like, oh, it's not.
Oh, do you think maybe they'll get like a faster tugboat so it's not going this slow?
It's like reset. We gotta go back. Yeah, they want to go back. Dude, if I found out, I guess they probably hasn't been like news broken yet. Besides like mayor and the cops and everyone know, but like if there's like a dead body on the beach, like yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go to the beach today.
He went. Well, he's there. He's not on duty right now, right?
No, I think he's just been like, I think he like getting senses that there might be like it could be a shark attack, but it's not like definitive yet. I don't think. I mean, this is a bold move. Also, this movie's rated PG, by the
Yeah.
way. But this is a bold move coming up to do for like, and I guess this is how you really scare the audience. Like, but it's good. The tension's so good. Like, you know something's out there. Oh, and these edits right here, so good.
Now we're not the shark. Now we're Roy.
Shark, just old man.
That is the rudest thing you could do to someone, I think, is swim under them.
The worst is when you like as a kid when you would jump in the water and then try to come up and there's like people in tubes and you're like, oh no, I'm gonna drown. This is
I'm
it.
gonna die here. I mean, quick that split focus shot as well. Just throwing that in there just for fun to show that this guy's sitting on the beach,
Yeah,
eyeing
he's
everything around him.
just not even paying attention to anybody like around him, just being like, "There's something in this water. Can't take my eyes off this water." The editing's so good in this.
Oh my god.
That's a production company. Bad Hat Harry.
Yeah, what do they do? I know I hear that all the time.
I think it's. I don't want to. It's. I don't think it's no longer a company. That's all. I'll leave it at that.
Poor guys, yeah.
I'll leave it at that. From the person that ran
I'll do my research.
it. I don't think Pippin's around anymore.
I don't think they killed the dog.
The dog just sensed. He's like, I'm out of here, dude. I mean, this is bold to do. Like right here, that's what I'm saying. Like next death is a child.
A lot bloodier than the first one.
Mm-hmm. And you get a decent look at the shark here too for like a second.
Wow.
Here comes the shot.
Oh man.
Here comes the vertigo. There it is.
Gosh.
Which is funny because that shot's probably the most famous use of that. I also love how he still doesn't go in
Yeah,
when he's
these
right
people just saw
there.
this massive shark attack their kids and they're running deeper in the water.
Like, yeah, I always noticed I was like, it's when I first started to get more into film, I was like, why didn't he go in the water there? Like you would think he would run in, but he stops and he's like, get everybody out. Like he's scared to go in, which you maybe find out later on why he's scared in the movie and why he moved to the small town. Oof. Only 3,000, man. I'm like 100 grand.
This is the 70s. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I could buy you 3 houses. Yeah, I'd be like, if I were Brody, I'd be like, yeah, I told you, dudes. Remember like an hour ago, and I was like, don't go in the water. Remember that? damage control.
I need a Jaws remake, but it's the cast from Parks and Rec.
Have you seen the other Jaws movies?
I've definitely seen two. I have never heard anything good about the rest after that.
Yeah. I forget which one Michael Caine's in. I think he's in the fourth one.
Oh, then I definitely haven't seen that.
I think someone approached him and like made fun of him that he for like why he was in that movie. And they're like, "Did you even see that movie, Michael?" And it's like his response was, "No, but I saw that the house that it built." So we like, nah, they paid me a lot of money to be in that movie and never saw it. Don't care.
I did, however, have a copy of the Jaws PS2 video game.
Oh, I forgot that they made that.
It was quite frightening. At one point, they had tempted you to go as deep as possible into like this reef, and I had like the game books that they sold at GameStop with all the cheats and the
Oh yeah.
storylines. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, here's how to kill the Kraken quickly. I said, I am not fighting a Kraken in the dark abyss right now.
I
But I just
never
never
played
played the
that
game.
game, but I always remember I always remember the cover of it. But I never played it. In the mayor, only 24 hours. Like it just shows like it's basically like a mob mentality here. I only ever think of SpongeBob now. Who's oh Quint. This is how you introduce a character. He just looks so cool. Like if I saw that guy, I'd be like, that guy knows what he's doing. I'm gonna follow that guy.
He's the biggest badass in the town.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's like the first line is "You all know me." Like, ah shit, Quint's talking. Such a good actor. Mm. His sister actually taught my dad in college.
Oh yeah?
That actor, yeah, Robert Shaw.
What kind of class?
I think he passed away not too many years after this movie came out. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think he ever told me what class it was, but you'd still put those signs up, and people would still go swimming. They would just wait till
Oh
night.
yeah, absolutely.
Like,
Maybe not back in, the 70s, but definitely today. People
yeah,
are like, you can't tell me
yeah.
what to do.
It's like a hurricane coming. They're like, let's go surfing. Damn, what a view from your house. Would never leave.
He's just sitting there reading about sharks.
Yeah.
What a nerd. Why isn't he in the ocean
But,
looking for the shark?
yeah. I would just be like, guys, I solved the problem. Just don't go in the water. We solved the problem.
And I don't know, call the Coast Guard
Yeah.
or Game and Wildlife.
But I guess they don't want to call like something big because then it draws news attention, which eventually the news attention does come, but they want the
Well, he
beaches
gets
open.
reelected next year, right? The mayor? That's the big joke.
Yeah. They want the beaches open because of the tourism. Can't let it get out that two people have died from a shark attack. Oh, this is great here. When she sees the photo of the sharks. Get out of the water. Prayer.
This is a woman who has never seen a shark before.
It's
She's
not
like,
that big
"Come
of a
on, babe, how
yeah.
bad could the shark problem be?"
It's not that big of a deal. Sees one photo. Get out of the water. Oh,
Not
this
even a photo, a drawing.
yeah. This scene's the perfect.
Artist rendition of a shark. She's like, "I still never seen one. Get out of the
Yeah.
water."
This scene's the perfect like use of that. We can't get the shark to work. We need something to show the shark. But the shark even like smell this like turkey or whatever.
Just rotten meat he found.
Yeah. It's not like anything that hits the water, the shark's like, what is that?
He said, "I want $10,000," and he just shows up with roadkill.
Yeah. Yeah, man. If I get bit by a shark, was like forgetting Star Marshall. If you got bit by a shark, would you give up surfing? Probably, yeah. Like, if you got bit by a shark, would you go out, stay out of the water? Yeah, I would never go back in the water, ever. Oof. Oh, could you imagine? Oh, could you imagine that pain?
No.
See, like you're like terrified from a tube coming towards you.
That's my spare tire.
Oh, so good.
That's genius.
They didn't think of the strength of the shark. It's just like genius how you just need half of a dock and you spin it back around right here. Like, oh, I'm coming for you now. Like, that's terrifying.
God, yeah. And it looks like bullhorns too.
Yeah. Like, what a genius way to be like, this isn't working. Like, what do we do? Just use objects. What they named, I think they named it Bruce the Shark. And then you play it like, oh, was it the shark? Or were they just crazy?
What else would it be?
The shark was like, nah, I'm just playing with you guys. I only kill during the day. That's not funny. It's not funny. This is a cold July day, Northeast.
What is that about? They were just at the beach.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they probably filmed this in like February or something. See, like everyone's like bundled up. It's like, isn't it like the 4th of July? Yeah, imagine going after a little sailboat going after a great white shark. Like all of this, just you have to direct all these extras.
I know.
It's crazy. I always tell people, like, whenever watching a Spielberg movie, to just look in the background. Everyone just, it moves perfectly.
And then there's a lot of filmmakers who it's like, oh, look in the background because they want you to see stuff. Like they're actually
Yeah.
hiding stuff back there, especially horror movies. They do that a lot. Where
Hmm.
this is a casual, chaotic day, and you have to watch all of it unfold.
Yeah.
Then he does this three-layered shot right here with the windows from the outside. That's
Hmm.
ridiculous.
That's talent. And he was only, what, 25 years old or something?
Man, what am
Well,
I doing?
you're on a podcast. That's what you're doing.
The best podcast out there. If you're listening, make sure you come back next week.
For Jaws 3, we're going to skip 2.
3D, right?
Yeah. I think Dennis Quaid's in that movie. Pretty sure. I haven't seen those in so long. I actually don't mind Jaws 2 that much. It's like okay.
Wait, maybe I did see the third one. Is that the one with the SeaWorld looking thing?
Yeah, they're like I think they're at the amusement park or something. It's like
Then yes, I have
underwater,
seen that one.
and the shark like breaks through the glass. The 3D is like so bad. They're really good at showing like like, this town is just like chaos. Like imagine just being here. Damn, why putting the dog on the front like that? Just lighting fireworks.
I like the line before. They were like, "These are not Amity people. They came from New Jersey."
Yeah, they saw the reward. Probable boating accident. Takes him about 15 seconds to be like, whoa. I wonder if those glasses hurt. The ones that used to wrap around your ears. They would hurt.
I think they still make those.
I think now it'd be like a style, like old vintage like
A
glasses.
hipster.
Just gotta go to Silver Lake and look.
I'll also say, in honor of the week we're recording, this movie has several amazing Halloween costume ideas.
And I should have just been Brody. just, just that jacket. Just always just so like exhausted. He does not care. Nah, Brody's too scared. Damn. More terrifying than Jack the Ripper. It's a big ass shark, man.
Not big enough.
Yeah, and then Hooper comes out. Yeah, it's not the shark. Immediately. Even Quentin's like, that's not the shark. Trophy. Mayor always shows up at opportune times.
Right? Anything for a picture.
I love that delivery. A
I
what?
was, I was just gonna say that.
That's like I'll say that sometimes randomly, just like, oh what?
Oh what?
It's a tiger shark. That's a big ass tiger shark.
These people live on an island or a beach city and they have never heard of sharks in their entire life. This guy's like, what's a shark?
Like, what is this? What is this animal?
This is a shark?
I feel like if you found like a tiger shark that big, I mean, I don't know how big tiger sharks are, but I'd be like, that's pretty big. I don't want to go in the water, like right there. Like, it's a pretty big shark.
You told me you were a shark expert when you said we were going to watch this.
I am. I am actually a marine biologist.
Okay, George Costanza.
Is there a marine biologist? Mayor's always got his suits on though, his pinstripes.
And everyone else is cold.
And now it's like the cold, brisk July 4th. Climate change.
Not an American flag in sight.
I think it would have been too obvious if the mayor just had a American flag suit on.
Oh, Jesus.
She should slap the mayor, not Brody. Brody did everything. He's like, yeah, I told him not go in the water.
That was right in the ear.
Yeah, I'd be like, can't hear now. But I guess you would slap the cop because the cop would. Nah, the Mr. Pinstripe back there did.
Yeah, the carnival barker back there. Go talk to him. You elected him.
Look at this circus. We're in a circus right now. Some great acting there. Damn. No, you're wrong. Came to the small
That
town.
was such a mean thing to say about a shark that didn't even kill anyone. Cut this ugly son of a bitch down before he sticks a
But I
bow
guess
down.
they think it is. Obviously,
Oh, man.
Hooper's like, nah, it's probably not the shark. But the mayor's like, yeah, it is. Case closed. Beach is open tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. Hmm.
All right, you get a remake of Jaws in 2023 that nobody asked for. Who's playing Brody?
Oh yeah. I mean, you know they're gonna try and remake this movie.
I don't know. Jason Statham didn't do too hot.
The Megs. Yeah, imagine Jason Statham in a Jaws remake. Oh, Brody. It's good follow up scene from the last one.
Yeah.
He moved to the small town to escape that pain. The pain has followed.
The real monster was the trauma we had along the way.
Damn, 2 bottles of wine. Let's get after it.
He's like, let me tell you about this fucking shark.
He's like, "Yo, we're gonna go shark hunting in about 20 minutes."
And his wife is just like, what's a shark?
Yeah, that's a great. How was your day? Or when you got slapped in the face? We should bring back Swell. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
say
have swell.
I'm gonna say Swell at work tomorrow. How are you doing? I'm doing swell. That'll really make them think about how I'm actually doing.
I think I said just peachy last week, and I really felt bad about
Just peachy.
it. I also wasn't doing just peachy, and then there's so many better responses.
And Brady's like, I need a drink.
I get this wine open.
I think I would listen to the guy who knows about sharks as opposed to
I know.
people that have apparently never seen a shark before in their lives. I mean, I guess I have it like an aquarium when I was younger, but
When you were younger, when was the last time you were at an aquarium?
I don't know. I mean,
And
there's the
Joss
one.
TV really got to you.
Yeah, I can't even go to aquariums anymore. Oh, I'm sure I saw a shark in the last like 5 years, like I don't know, but not in the wild. Hello, Brady. Just like
18 months.
so disinterested in any of this conversation. He's like, look, man, I got slapped in the face today. So sharks think you're like a seal or something, especially when you're on like a raft.
Yeah, that little boy was asking for it.
Yeah, like, come on, kid, wake up. He's in. Can you do that?
Amen.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't give a shit about the mayor. I'll do whatever the hell I want now. Like, like as a director, I would actually make that smell like really bad, so that I'd get that honest reaction from them.
Maybe that is real fish heads.
Could be like they just had him like open up like a bag there, like this is your first reaction to the smell, almost puke. Nothing.
I don't think sharks actually eat license plates.
Yeah, it's like was he? Well, I guess it doesn't like tiger sharks. I don't know. I'm probably making this up as well. I think they swim like closer to the bottom of the ocean. So I guess it could be possible that they would, but yeah, it's like oh he eats
Not a
anything
marine
in sight.
biologist. I
Yeah,
do not know.
but he eats anything in sight. That license plate done for.
Yeah, I guess maybe I'm being a little more optimistic and hoping there's no license plates in the ocean, but
Yeah, well I'm sure there are. I'm sure some cars have been disposed of in the ocean. Nice, Brady is wasted. Here's a little backstory of Brody. I lived in the city. So violent for me, I had to leave. Kids couldn't even walk to school. But now the violence has followed him.
man, what a nerd.
What's that?
Oh, he's just a nerd.
Yeah. What a nerd. You know anything about boats now?
No, it does not.
Pretty with the life vest, too. Doesn't know how to swim. Imagine being on like the ocean like this in nighttime. It'd be terrifying.
No, not a chance.
Like obviously there's by shore too, but like imagine being like in the middle of the ocean.
I'm not an ocean guy.
There it is.
I
There's
don't
that
know.
Spielberg backlight.
He's such a genius.
Whenever I watch a movie with people with Spielberg, I always be like, "Look at the backlight. Look at it. So good." Every time. That's his like staple though. His strong
Is that the
backlights.
car? Oh, it's a boat. Was a fisherman.
Yeah, I think they were looking for the shark. There it is. Oof. Oof. Beautiful. I love me a good backlight.
Why is that?
Because in real life, it would never look like that. It just looks great. Like the light behind him right now. Like, where's that light coming from? Like,
Just
but it
the
works.
the moon's reflection off the
Yeah.
flat surface of the ocean. I don't know.
It
Oh,
works.
Spielberg.
They actually filmed these underwater scenes at the editor's house in Long Beach, California, in the pool. So when he goes like under where the boat is, and then um, when the body like comes out, he like freaks
Oh
out.
my God.
It's like
Scariest jump
this
scare of
is
the
like a
whole movie.
pool. This is like a pool right here. I guess maybe not this part, but the close ups because they needed like a. I think it's that
That's a
what they
pretty deep pool,
yeah, what they
bro.
originally had. I think it's just a close up like right here, like right here. I think this was all
Hmm.
they needed. Like I guess it just didn't work. It's like let's just use your pool out there. They actually filmed a lot of these scenes I think were filmed in Long Beach, like out on the water.
Oh, that's really cool.
I live in Long Beach, that's why I say the same.
Oh, and it's not as cool anymore. You're just flexing.
Yeah, there's a dead body down there.
That's just not even a fair jump scare, you know? Like, oh,
He had the shark tooth too. He's like, yes, but money.
costumes went hard on the mayor.
I know that jacket is just.
Tacky as hell.
They have to sell that somewhere. Someone definitely makes that jacket. Just like
And I,
jacket.
I know there's a frat bro wearing it somewhere.
Mayor's jacket from Jaws. That's probably all you have to type into Google. Classic. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist. Look, money, money, money. I don't care about death. Money.
They have to pay to get to the beach anyway, so
Yeah. I'm pretty sure in Jersey when I would go to the beach, you have to pay to be on the beach.
yes. And the hotels and everything, I'm sure there's some bed and breakfasts.
Oh yeah, especially in a little small town like this. That's my dad's favorite line. Hung up by their Buster Browns. I don't know why. But it is.
Shoes, I assume. Context clues, right?
What's that?
Mr. Brown's are shoes, right?
I think so. Yeah. Hung up by their Buster Brown. He was like, they actually got the proportions correct of the size of the shark.
Mayor, I think the shark drew this.
The shark was like, I'm gonna mess with these people.
And those proportions are not accurate. So this guy also doesn't know what he's talking about. He's as much a marine biologist as you are.
Yeah.
Look, I gotta say, this is a perfect movie. It's genius, very talented, but it's so fun to shit on it sometimes.
Here they come. The money. They already hung the photo up. But I guess there probably would be people like, oh, there's sharks here? Sick. I'm coming too.
Want to come see it?
They want to come see the sharks. I love how the music's kind of like more happy now. Families are coming.
Oh, another police officer all of a sudden.
They had so many people now. Give me all your shark guys.
I need reinforcements. I'm dying here.
The sharks are everywhere. Genius, though. Genius marketing. Let's just bring in shark games, shark everything.
Brody's wife has never played that game.
No. You guys don't think the shark knows that you're just looking for him? He's like, look at these guys. Oh, these boats over here. I'm gonna swim over here.
Yeah, they set up a buffet.
Yeah. I was always like, I have a killer shark. Look at these beautiful people on this beach, but death awaits them in the water. I just love the desperation of this guy, though. The mayor. He's like, go in the water, please. Just so desperate to make money.
Does he make more money if they go in the water?
Yeah, I don't.
Like they're there, dude. They paid for the
Yeah,
ferry. They already bought all their snacks. They changed into their bathing suits.
yeah. If I were, I'd be like, like if I were Brody, like, dude, everyone's here. What more do you want? No one's leaving. They're just not going in the water.
There's a deleted scene right before this one. Um, the mayor actually picks up a small child and throws him as far out into the water as it could.
But I guess it makes sense if you have like the news media there, like everyone's still scared to go into the water. I guess it was people still wouldn't come. Be like, well, I guess there is still sharks there. Like, look at her face.
Look at this man's face.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm not sorry, Mr. Mayor, but you go in the water. I'm not going in there. Like, look, son. Oh, the shark's listening. He's like, where's Brody putting his son? Because I'm going there.
Put down a spray paint can and just
Yeah,
went over there to listen.
it's like that. It's like, I bet the shark's gonna be over where they are and not out here. Brody's got to be sweating bullets, man. He's in a full get up. I guess that cold front left.
That was what, yesterday?
Yeah, it was like 2 days ago. It's 45 degrees out. Now it's 85. Shark's like, nah, this is too easy. Can't do it too easy.
Give me a challenge.
Yeah. Where's the kiddie pool? All the boats are also just together, like not just like circling around.
That's the worst search party. You can't
We
even
haven't
see that
seen
deep into the
anything yet.
water.
Great selective words. A predator that injured bathers. Instead of saying
Allegedly.
a shark that killed 2 people and a dog. R.I.P. Pippin. I love that shot. Looking right down the barrel of the camera, the lens. Like, how far are we into this movie right now?
Halfway, I think.
An hour? Still haven't even seen the shark yet. Get out of the water. Yeah, let's trap it where all the children are swimming. We got it. Like, one dude like barrels over this one kid right here. He doesn't even care. Get out of my way.
And then swims in a different direction too. I thought this was a close-knit community. Everyone is
Yeah.
just out for themselves.
Get out of. Everyone just.
But look, I mean,
I'm honestly
I would
surprised no
also
one
be
else
running
like
in.
died just getting out of the water. Like, there's an old lady right here that's getting trampled. Old man's getting trampled. Nice going, Mr. Mayor. Look at the panic you caused. I wish Brody would just go up to him and be like, "Look, man.
Punch him in the face.
Yeah, I've had enough of your shit today." I always thought that was Brody's kid. It kind of looks like him on the left.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Because then, like, I think when I first watched it, I was like, "Wait, how did his son get all the way over there so fast?" And then back to the other area. There it is.
One's real.
Now he's like, oh, I guess it all was in my head. And he's like, wait a minute. Oh, shit.
I told him to go over there.
Yeah. Just so silent. Just. Shark's like, where's Michael? This old man is just yelling at them. Yeah, stop bothering
Guess
us.
what?
Oof.
Oh, beautiful.
I guess you do see kind of the shark there. Oof. What a prosthetic there, though.
That looked really good.
Very good. Obviously, when that's on TV, I'm pretty sure they take out that 2-second shot of the leg. What a jump.
I see the last one there.
I know. He was
I'm
running.
just kidding. Here comes Shark Lady.
Yeah, he's dead immediately. What if that was your child? Like, Brody, it's my food.
No
They don't
respect
care.
for
They
other
don't care about their
properties.
other son. They don't care about their other son. Like,
Oh, that poor boy.
yeah. The shark's like, yeah, fucking come and get me, Brody. Now do you believe me, Mr. Mayor?
the mayor should have been at the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, I'm so
How did he
sorry.
get elected?
Well, I guess seasonally, there's the mayor. Seasonally, probably not that many people live in that town year round. Not back to New York. Can't go back there. There's too much crime. Did you see the French Connection?
Honey, I can only get a job arresting sharks. This is why we're here.
Do you understand? I have the president calling me about shark attacks all over now. Yeah, finally. Maybe it's drunk. I didn't realize how much like blocking is actually in this movie. How the characters move around so much.
Yeah, he's pacing. The camera's traveling with him too.
Like I couldn't imagine like being the studio executives that were probably like thinking this is going to be the absolute disaster of a movie, and then start to see like dailies and cuts coming in. And you're like, wait, this is actually pretty damn good. Like,
And it wasn't like Robert Shaw like drunk most of the production or something like that.
I think there was a day when he had like 102 or 3 degree temperature. He had like the flu. So what he did, I guess we'll get when we get to those scenes. You'll see he's like sitting down a lot because
Uh,
essentially it's basically him just like sitting there. Like he said, he would just be like napping, and then when they're about to yell like action is when he would like deliver all the lines and cut, and he would just like fall back in the chair.
oh my gosh.
And then once Spielberg, I think, once they started to film on the water, he realized like, oh no, I was not prepared of Watcher moves things around. So they'd be like on the boat to the side trying to film them, and they're just drifting away from each other.
That's so funny.
I would have gone to Quint like 30 seconds after he left that left the town hall. Like, listen, man, I'm following you. Like the dude has shark skulls hanging around. You don't
And
think
no
he?
one thought to call him.
Yeah, they didn't
And
want
he
to pay him
opens
money.
up his first monologue with, "Y'all know me. I've lived in this town for years, but no one's seen my shark tooth collection."
They just didn't want to pay him the money. That's why he wanted like double. What a great casting.
I know. Name a
So
more
it
iconic trio.
just so intimidating.
The
Doesn't even
disrespect.
care. Give me your damn hands. Brody's like, Jesus, this man's terrifying. Foreshadowing stands between them. Brody's always the mediator between them. Let's do
So,
it.
what is another water-based movie that you enjoy? as much as you enjoy Jaws.
Another water-based movie? I have to think on that.
All right, you have until the end of the movie.
I always, whenever I'm like put on the spot like that, every movie like that ever exists just like doesn't exist in my mind now. So
I've never seen a movie in my entire life.
yeah, like, what? This is first. This is my first time. What is your favorite movie on water?
If you
Waterworld.
think I was prepared to answer my own question, then you have never listened to my own podcast.
Waterworld.
Maybe outside of horror movies, because like Open Water is really fun.
I mean, I guess you can
Uh,
consider this a horror movie.
oh, it is, yeah,
I
for
consider it.
sure.
Yeah.
Some people wouldn't.
No, it's considered like a thriller, I guess.
That's just a nice way to say that if you're a little bit scared, it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, open water is terrifying. Like just
And
well,
also so simple and cheap.
yeah.
I mean, we're counting Godzilla, maybe. He has some water scenes.
Yeah, I guess.
That's a bad answer. Cut that.
Because he just comes out of the water.
Well, and then when he fights King Kong, it's in the water.
That's true. But they're like 700 feet tall. So the water comes up
Like
to
a
their
puddle.
yeah. I was just like, we're gonna go catch the shark now because everyone here in this town sucks.
And he just had a bunch of guys who probably want to go catch the shark, load up his boat, and now he's going to go salute him and sail off.
He's told him, "I see you got your rubbers." As he looked at the wife, Jesus, Quinn, take it down a notch, man.
Oh, this poor woman's losing her mind.
Like her husband is probably going to his death. Foreshadowing the orca
Ooh.
in the mouth of the shark.
With Quint dialogue.
I think the original orca, I think Spielberg said that because his offices are on the Universal lot, um, and he used to like go to the Jaws area and like sit on the orca sometimes and just like hang out. And then one day he went there and it was just gone. They're like, "Hey, where did the orca? Where did the orca go?" And they're like, "Oh, we tore it down." And he was like, "What?" So yeah, I think they just like tore it down and threw it away. Didn't even
Yeah.
ask him.
That is both the cutest Steven Spielberg story I've heard and also the most heartbreaking. So imagine being that guy who was just like having to tell Steven
Yeah.
Spielberg that one of his greatest achievements is no longer able for him to like look at.
Being like, "Yep, oh, we threw that away." Oh, you threw like my boat away?
The shark is in the Smithsonian, I think. Or
I think it's at the one of the sharks. I think is at the Academy Museum right now. I think
yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you ever been there?
I have when it opened up. I haven't been there when it opened up like almost 2 years ago now.
And I would love to go to that.
It's great. Anyone that likes movies, I think, got to go there.
I also recommend in the Capitol, the Smithsonian. Well, not the Smithsonian, but they have the American Culture Museum or something like that. They've got
Yeah.
like Ruby Red Slippers, Singing in the Rain sheet music.
Oh yeah, they had the red slippers at the museum, Academy Museum.
Oh, they took them.
and they have a lot of the costumes from there. They have a whole room where it's like all actors' original like Polaroids for their headshots.
No.
Like you see like a super young like Willem Dafoe, like it's wild. And then sometimes I think some of the actors and directors will like donate their Oscars for like them to show in like the Oscar room. I think a lot of scenes here where he's sitting down, like he had the flu, like really
Oh.
badly.
Oh, and this is like a kind of physical scene.
So it's like, what can we do to have him like not move around a lot? Like, I just always it's always like the
Also,
shark.
if you've ever been on a fishing boat, this is exactly what it's like. They're
Yeah,
just sitting there smoking and drinking.
but now you'd have music. Pretty. He's like, let me just also the only one that knows. Is like this. Okay, this shit's about to go down right now. This shark is fucking with me. So intense. Like,
I'm literally like shaking with like goosebumps almost. I've
yeah.
seen this so many times.
The shark is just slowly like just fucking with them. It's wild how strong also like fishing lines are.
Gee, pour water all over my crotch, quick.
This whole like second half of this movie is just like an entirely different movie.
I know. Almost like a political drama to
Yeah.
full hardcore.
I think he could have like made this a short film and just started it like when they went out to the water. Like they're just catching a shark right now.
And then
And
have
it
them
would
talk
still
about the
work.
backstory. Yeah.
Yeah, it would still work.
I don't know. The opening scene at night, I mean,
Yeah.
that's almost as iconic as we're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah. Which that line was improv. I need a bigger boat. That's my favorite scene though coming up is when you first fully see the shark and it's just Brody that sees it. Just absolutely terrified. Like I'd be like, "Yeah, we're gonna need to turn this boat around. I'm going home. You guys can do this."
Right.
But again, genius. The shark's not working. How do we make it work?
180 the boat. Perfect.
Have him catch a fishing line. I'm sure they probably originally were like, the shark's gonna be constantly jumping out of the water.
We're going to have the shark jump over the
Yeah.
boat.
And I guess the most genius thing that they said they did was the when they do the barrels,
Oh, yeah. That
because that's how you know it's
it
like we
worked
did
the first
barrel.
time with the tire, but
Yeah, it's
now
like
you
we just
know
need
these are heavy duty things.
like when you see those barrels pop up, like there's the shark. I can't imagine filming on water like this. Sounds like an absolute nightmare. Because they have pretty
You
like
would just,
steady shots here. Like it's not really handheld.
well, look at the swell of the horizon in the background on that side shot.
Yeah.
That went like almost San Francisco city streets.
Yeah. Broke the line. Just great characters. One's just like, I studied all this. The other one's like, look, man, I lived this. And Brody's just like, I just want to go home.
Very much like a 70s mentality, I would say. I mean, Cooper's younger for sure, so he has like a little bit, probably 60s free love growing up studying about sharks.
Yeah.
I was trying to get respect from this.
Well, Quint was in World War II.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
He's like, look, man, I've seen it all. You don't know what life is. You can read everything in a book until it comes staring at you in the face.
You ever looked at Nazis straight in the face? Eyes blacker than night.
Oh, that scene's the best when he talks about the bomb. Oh, we'll talk about that when we get there.
I know, we are definitely jumping ahead.
We're like, let's just get to the scene. I wonder how much like extra footage they had of just them like doing stuff on the boat.
Like extra coverage?
Yeah, like extra dailies, like probably just sitting in the Universal like vaults.
My DVD comes with production photos.
Yeah, I have to look at the special features on here. I think they added a new like dock for this one. Here it comes. I highly recommend
Oh,
this 4K upgrade, by the way. Very, very good.
yeah, I mean, I can tell my quality is not, and I'm on a 4K TV.
Here it comes. Oof. The one time they could get it to come out of the water too. It's so good. His reaction too, just being like, um,
Snapped. He just snapped straight up.
yeah. Even Quint's like right here. Improv, man. One of the most famous lines ever was improv. Quint's like, did you just fucking see it? I don't think Brody would lie about that. I just love this right here. When the music picks up, it's coming right at them. Like, oh my god. That'd be so terrifying.
I don't know why don't you start the boat?
I think you're terrified, but just fascinated. Like, look how big that thing is.
Oh yeah, because that right there. I mean, look at that.
You'd be
Oh,
like,
that's a sexy shark,
yeah, you'd be like,
baby.
just, you'd be like, holy shit. You're gonna need a bigger boat, right? Like, we gotta call somebody.
And Hooper's just ecstatic. He like loves sharks so much.
If you would tell me if I saw that shark and then we're gonna crawl on the side, like scale the side of the boat, no, I'm good. I'll be in the cabin.
And wait, why did they just do that?
Because that's the only way to get to the front.
Oh, okay, they were in the front. I thought they were up at the top for some reason.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm not going out there. Like to keep the camera steady there, like
Oh, impossible. I don't know what they were doing.
because they
And
were on
now
like
today we have
separate.
gyroscopes and
Yeah,
everything.
they were on like a separate platform, like boat, but they had like a platform built. Already, you'll figure it out. There's no other boats around. Like, never steered a boat in my life.
There is a shark jaw on the front of his boat.
This man's done this before, but nothing this big though. This is just a game to Quint.
Oh, he's loving it.
Got it.
Triumphant music.
You know, accomplished. Tagged him. Now they're on the hunt. Sharks like these guys aren't.
Who's the shark now, Bruce?
Yeah, sharks are like these guys aren't fucking around. It's a strong ass shark. Oh, what a shot!
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. They all are. I haven't seen a bad shot.
All perfect.
Not that I would go on an audio record saying Steven Spielberg had a bad shot.
Brody's just like, guys, why aren't we calling for a bigger boat, man?
Call the Coast Guard or the Navy.
I love some of those exterior shots of the boat. They'll sprinkle in like a shooting star. What a scene this is.
Really just comes down to he trusted these guys so much that he just keeps the camera.
Oh yeah.
Just keep it.
But I like how he separates Brody from them though. And Brody does this little subtle thing. And whenever they talk about like their scars. Hinting at why he probably left. I would assume they probably were in like New York or Boston. He was a cop there.
In the 70s, man. Ugh.
Yeah. So he figured he'd move to a small town. There would be less crime or evil. But there's evil everywhere, Brody. Like you separate Brody from them because Brody's just like,
He's not one of them. They're doing this little club right now.
But like I love what you'll see what he does. I don't know if you ever caught it before. He's like, all right, Hooper. Right there.
Oh.
He looks at his scar, hinting that
Right?
he probably got shot, and he just doesn't like he's not going to talk about it. That's why he left.
I don't think I have caught that.
Like it's just very like and that's why you like separate him like from them. Like he's just not really fully in it with them.
Yeah, they're laughing about their scars, and he's like, no, I had to run away from that. Because they got those, and now they're back out on a boat.
Yeah. And now Brody's like, oh, what's that one? Oh. Mother. Nah, bro. Remember World War II? Robert Shaw actually wrote this speech coming up.
Yeah.
He wrote it like the night before. And I think he just gave it to Spielberg and was like, Spielberg's like, let's do it. Go for it. Genius. Well, like, having that, like, just that happiness in the room just drown out so fast.
So fast. And
So,
Brody was the last.
just so
He was
good.
the last one to, yeah. And I mean, Hooper's stoicism in the background is also like,
Like, shit, this guy's seen some shit.
and the light swinging and stuff too. So it's like you're waiting for his reaction to have anything, and he's just deadpan.
Yeah.
I know we should be talking about the delivery of the monologue, but
Did they make a movie about this? I'm sure they did.
the
Or they might be.
Indianapolis, oh, I bet.
I think they actually might be making one now. Yeah, because that's a very famous story. Like all this they did was just deliver the bomb to basically the base.
We're about due for another war movie, I'd say. I wouldn't count Oppenheimer that just came out, but like what Western Front last year and then 1917 before that was probably the best
Yeah,
war movies we've had. And I'm not that's not my genre. It's not in my
I'm
wheelhouse.
surprised they don't do more like Civil War or like Revolutionary War movies.
Hmm.
It's always like World War II, Vietnam.
I think if you're going to do a period piece, since that's a little bit more contemporary, you know, and
Yeah,
and global, I would also say global box office. Like no one's,
yeah. No one's craving for a Revolutionary War.
or I mean, even American history. You know, like I'm gonna watch The Color Purple, but I don't think you know any other outside market is going to sell as much as
Yeah,
maybe a World War II drama.
that's true.
But sharks, ugh, international.
What a monologue, though, man. This is when you're like, all right, this guy has seen some fucking shit.
He's barely blinking.
And I always love the last line too. Anyway, delivered the bomb. Jesus.
They have never seen fish before.
Well, I guess it's the
So
point.
yeah,
Brody's like that inner, like the city guy, and they just like
yeah,
have
okay.
moved to this. But I mean, it's like, yeah. I guess I would probably ask that same question. Like, what's that noise?
If you're out in the middle of the ocean, like in the dark, all alone, you hear something
Yeah.
strange. Okay, I jumped. I jumped to a conclusion about Brody's intelligence.
But like starting the scene like all happy, super serious moment, back to them singing. What a great scene. I think this is the best scene in the entire movie.
I agree. And it's two shots, three shots.
And then Brody joins them. He's like, all right. Shark's like, you guys ready? I hear you singing now. Did you forget about me?
Oh, hey guys, is it karaoke night?
I was just trying to hang out with you guys, and you guys started shooting stuff at me. But then you layer the audio, boom, with their pounding. Oh wait,
And Quid's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
yeah, he's back. He's back.
I've had so many dreams, like nightmares about boat crashes and sinking. And I'm not even on boats very often.
I know I live like half a mile from the beach or something. Just don't even go there. I don't go in the water.
The beach is not it's not fun. I'm not a like sweaty, probably sunburned, sand everywhere. I hate sand.
Yeah, then you'll find sand 5 days later somewhere. Damn, Birdie almost falling in. See the shooting star.
Oh wow.
Another one. I love it.
He's obsessed with those. He does that, right? That's a thing of his.
I don't know. I always notice in these movies like just two shooting stars. I just love how the shark just fucking with them.
He's just hanging out. He's down at the bottom
Just
sleeping.
rammed their boat for about like 2 minutes and was like, all right, I'll see you guys later.
He just said, "Guys, I'm trying to sleep. Please stop singing."
He's back. He's just hanging out.
Why don't they just think of dynamite earlier?
What's that?
Why don't they just blow the shark up like earlier? I feel like that's the first thing.
Just should have just brought a rocket launcher. Well, didn't MythBusters just like debunk this ending? It's not possible for that to explode.
Yeah.
But that's not fun. It's a movie. It's not supposed to be real.
Speaking of, I was just reading about MythBusters like a couple months ago. Did you know they really didn't like each other?
I did not know that.
Dude, you got to read about
I
it.
never
Apparently,
really
they're like,
watched it that much, honestly.
oh, I thought you were cool.
Nope. I told you this is the first movie I've ever seen. This is personal.
That's a cocky shark.
Just great camera work. Also, a great way to show how strong the shark is.
Yeah, keep adding weight.
Yeah. See how many you can handle before you can't go down with them. Brody's putting on his gun.
Put a sheriff's pistol.
Put his sheriff's pistol on. I love how they just make the music like so hopeful.
I literally was just gonna. I could hear it through my headphones, and I'm like, oh, they're happy that they're proud of the shark, which is really crazy because in all of these scenes they turn from whimsical to Jaws theme swimming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back and forth. So it shouldn't work the way that it does.
Yeah, it's always when they're chasing him is the hopeful music,
Okay.
but when he turns around, it's dun 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 dun. Like oh crap! Damn, even gonna ram the shark.
I tried to get it in the propellers.
Probably yeah, that'd probably destroy your boat, Brody. Fired his weapon. He hasn't done that since the city.
Good for him.
Overcame that fear. Didn't want to put the gun on.
And he's getting more and more shots in as the movie progresses until the final shot.
Yeah. You can only take two. Can't go down. He's like, this is really gonna hurt my chances of swimming, guys. Yeah, could you get closer? Grab them?
You learned from the first time.
Don't do that. Don't go behind him.
My dog does this to me all the time with her leash.
Oh, it's so good.
The stunts, my God.
Foreshadowing the gas tank there. The strength of that shark would just rip this boat in half. I really wanted
Yeah, it looks like it's made of like very dry wood.
to. That's the first shot I think underwater of the shark. Probably one of the only ones they had, honestly.
Right.
No.
I had the one overhead shot, but the mouth wasn't moving.
Strongest shark. Starts to pull them. Like, Jesus. This would be kind of fun.
I know, like on a lake.
Yeah. See, he knew the boat would have ripped. Had to cut him loose. But he can't go far. Got 3 barrels on him now. They are slowly sinking.
Yes, yeah.
The start of
Worst
Spielberg's
case scenario is happening right
the shot of the when he slammed the whatever that I don't know if that's like a small axe or whatever. The shot of like the start of Spielberg just doing shots of that of just objects on the ground. He always
now.
likes to shoot objects like by themselves.
I'm sure the prop department loves that.
Probably must have been annoying too to not like show the shoreline that much, make it seem like they're like far out there.
But they're not. They're what? Maybe a
No,
mile.
I think towards the end here you can kind of see the shoreline. Yeah, I do the same thing. Like I'm not pumping this water out. Just a massive thing. It's so big.
Imagine
Like
what this movie would have been if the
short there.
shark worked. That's all you have.
Yeah, because there's a short there. So they do a great job of thinking like you think they're like really far out there.
Not fast enough.
You got too fast. Quentin does not care. Don't you guys figure that
What a
out by
piece of shit.
Don't you guys figure that out by now? He does not care. Oh, he's just chasing them. See, no more happy music.
No, they are. He's whistling though.
He's loving it. The Sharks played a game with him in World War II. Now he's playing a game with them.
Yeah, I mean, part of it, like he probably wants the shark to get him a little bit.
Oh yeah, he
He's
wants to.
definitely doing this cat and mouse thing. It's self
Yeah,
sabotage.
he wants to face the shark. There it
I think
goes.
there's a word for that. Psychotic.
Crazy. Boat is sinking.
I've been sneaking potato chips. I hope you can't hear me chewing.
I haven't heard any. You're good. Shit, guys. It's not going well for us. And the boat is sinking. This could be the end.
If only he was just a rational thinker.
I think he knows that we're not going to make this out of this. At least some of us won't.
This is a small,
'Cause
slow sinking boat, I would say.
I love how he puts his like uniform back on.
Oh, he knows he's gonna die.
He knows this is probably it. That'd be so terrifying. Being like, well, probably gonna sink, and the shark's just gonna eat us. So, but now he resorts to let's try a different plan. Maybe I am going too hard.
I don't know if that's 11th hour or Monday morning quarterback.
Yeah, we should never have come out here.
Yeah, we need to take care of democracy and elect a better mayor.
Remember when Quint smashed the radio? That's when we could have called the Coast Guard, guys. That was my plan.
That man brought a wetsuit knowing he was going in the water.
It was always backup. And then he left the camera lingering on that last gas tank, oxygen tank, because they might need it
Do you think?
for later.
Da,
Spoil
da, da.
spoiler warning.
Yeah, apologies, I guess, if your audience is listening to this for the first time while they're watching it.
I would hope that. I mean, if they are, then yeah.
Is
Sorry.
that your
This
hope? You
movie.
hope that it's just a rewatch for everyone, right?
That's what I hope. I mean, this movie came out in 1975. If you haven't seen it by now, then that's on you. I don't.
I think it's also a wild decision to listen to a commentary before you've even seen the film.
Yeah. Usually you would see it and then listen to the commentary. Because then you probably wouldn't really know what's going on because you're missing a lot of dialogue.
You couldn't catch me caught dead in one of these things.
Even if he gave you $1 billion. For $1 billion, I might do it. I'll go down there and have a shark try and kill me.
I don't know. The last billionaires that went down there, it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe $1 billion. I think I could.
That'd
Not up
be
against that giant
so.
bastard.
That'd be so terrifying. Like once you get your eyesight, just he's coming already. Like, would you guys put something in the water?
I smell dinner.
But yeah, see how it's whenever he's coming towards them, it's dun 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 dun. But when they're going towards him, it's we got him. Happy time. But there's no more happy times now. This is
It's
serious.
all downhill from here.
This is serious. Boom.
There's just like an aura of urine around this man right now. He's pissed his pants so bad.
God. Imagine if you're like on the boat being like, well, It's not looking good for Hooper down there.
Why don't they pull him up?
Yeah. I mean, he probably wouldn't be able to at all. It would probably just break.
Yeah.
He's stabbed in the
Take
eye.
that.
Got stabbed in the eyes.
That's crazy looking.
That was probably a real shark there, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like a miniature or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably filming the real shark for a bit to get some of those shots. Well, that would suck.
Oh, your friend's dead.
Yeah. But is he, though?
In high school, Hooper's nickname was Butterfingers
Yeah.
because all he does is drop shit in the ocean.
Here we go.
Baby.
Boom. Oof. His death always just. Mm,
You didn't think it. Oh man.
one of the
Right in the
worst
mouth.
deaths. One of the worst.
One of the best. What are you talking about?
Like, oh, oof.
Show his bloody mouth. There it is.
It's off to you now, Birdie. Imagine that. Just think you're the last one. Eat that. One of my favorite shots of all time is coming up here. They almost made it to the shoreline.
Mrs. Brody is probably tearing up a fit.
She's watching from the shoreline.
Some binoculars or a coin
There they
operated
are.
machine.
Yeah, there they are.
Oh my god, I think Quinch has got eaten.
Yeah, one of my favorite shots is coming up here. I think it was my Twitter profile heading for a while. Remember me? Killed your friends.
He looks really angry.
Yeah, I think the shark would probably end up bleeding out somehow eventually.
He's stabbing it in the brain.
It's coming up.
Oh, you are so excited.
I'm ready for it. It's the next one. Right there it is. Oh,
Yeah,
Beautiful.
that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Is he gonna do it?
Nah, he's gonna miss.
Boom.
Oh, genius.
He did it.
Those quick three cuts right there, from son of a bitch to the shark to the explosion. Amazing.
So good. The guy least qualified did it. He finally had to fire the weapons.
Yeah, and the smartest one was hiding in the reefs.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, get the hell out of here.
It's like, I think they've got it. Oh, is that Quinn's arm?
I saw the explosion. Did you do it? Can't imagine if he came up and they were just like the shark just waiting for you. You're like,
Oh, checking his
yeah,
watch.
actually your friend blew up. It's your time to go now. He doesn't know how to swim.
And they are covered in blood.
Like Quint's blood.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Quint didn't make it. Quint died where he loved to be, on the ocean.
That man dug his own grave.
Yeah. Oh, he knew he was gonna die. And now they use the barrels to get in. They're the shark.
They are far.
Probably not too far. You can see the shoreline there. I mean, at that point, there's no shark now, so I guess you'd be like, whatever.
And I like the touch of the seagulls feasting on the chum.
Yeah. And there's the barrels. They made it.
Wait,
What a
where are the
film.
barrels?
What a film. It kind of just ended like kind of
Man,
pretty abruptly too. It's like that's it.
I'm never a big fan of like give me maybe a homecoming scene with the boys on the beach, oh my God, you did it.
Dad's home. No, I think it ends perfectly. Just that's all you
First,
needed.
I, I need an explanation. He told his wife to tell the kids he was gone fishing, but then he
Yeah.
also told the kids to get out of the ocean because there's a bad shark out there.
Yeah, live shark footage filmed by. So yeah, that was a live shark.
Good pick, bro.
Gotta start. You gotta start strong.
I'd say
Can't go
so.
wrong. I
You
don't think
kicked off it really strong. You got Halloween and Jaws back to back.
I've ever met anyone that doesn't like this movie. Have you?
I don't think they exist. There's no way. Unless you like have a super massive
Yeah.
heart attack inducing fear of sharks.
See, there they are. They're getting out of the water. They made it. And good job, Steven.
All right, Steve.
I think he'll break out one day.
I wish him the best. This is, an indie film, right?
Yeah, small independent. Just got distributed last month after being in the vault for 45 years.
I don't think the shark took his pay. I think he donated it back to the production. He said, I actually didn't perform my best. I don't deserve this.
All right, my friend, this has been fun. I have to get
Yeah,
you.
totally.
I have to get you on another pod in the future.
I love that. Yeah. And I look forward to listening, not to this one. I don't like my own voice, but to the rest of your guests.
I know I have to listen to my voice, so you have to listen to yours now.
Okay, maybe I'll do it just for you.
All right, this has been fun, and those listeners, thank you for listening to this. I hope we did a good job of doing commentary for Jaws. Just a great movie. One of the best. This podcast is hosted and edited by Pat Brennan. That's me, with intro and closing music by Patrick Baxter.